Today, my topic for the presentation is Yoga Philosophy or Yoga Darshan. Dear viewers, please watch the entire video. The video will be followed by MCQs based on the presentation. Let us first try to understand. Main features of Yoga Philosophy. Yoga Philosophy or Yoga Darshan is one of the 6 classical schools of Indian philosophy. It was systematized by the sage Patanjali in his seminal text, the Yoga Sutras. Yoga philosophy shares close ties with Sankhya philosophy but focuses on the path of self-discipline, mental control, and spiritual liberation through a systematic approach known as the Ashtanga Yoga or Eightfold Path. Yoga is both a practical and theoretical system aimed at achieving self-realization and liberation, moksha, through mastery over the body, mind, and senses. The key features of yoga philosophy include 1. Dualism of Purusha and Prakriti. Similar to Sankhya, yoga maintains a dualistic view, distinguishing between Purusha, pure consciousness or soul, and Prakriti, material world or nature. Yoga philosophy posits that liberation is achieved when Purusha is no longer bound by the influences of Prakriti. 2. Eightfold Path, Ashtanga Yoga. The Eightfold Path of Yoga, also called Ashtanga Yoga, forms the core practice of yoga philosophy and aims to purify the body and mind, enabling the practitioner to attain spiritual enlightenment. The 8 limbs are Yam, moral codes, including non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, celibacy, and non-possessiveness. Niyama, observances for self-purification, including cleanliness, contentment, austerity, study, and devotion to a higher power. Asana, physical postures to strengthen and stabilize the body. Pranayam, control of breath to enhance life energy, prana. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses from external objects. Dharana, concentration on a single point. Dhyana, meditation, leading to inner calmness and self-realization. Samadhi, the ultimate state of union with pure consciousness, Purusha, transcending ego and the material world. 3. Cessation of mental modifications. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Patanjali defines yoga as the cessation of mental modifications, yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. This means that yoga aims to still the mind, freeing it from thoughts, emotions, and desires that prevent self-realization. The practice of yoga reduces the fluctuations, vrittis, in the mind, allowing it to become calm and balanced. 4. Kleshas, obstacles. Patanjali identifies 5 main obstacles or kleshas that hinder spiritual progress: avidya, ignorance, misunderstanding the self as material instead of spiritual; asmita, egoism, false identification with the ego; raga, attachment, clinging to pleasurable experiences; dvesha, aversion, avoiding unpleasant experiences; abhinivesha, fear of death, clinging to life and fear of the unknown. By overcoming these kleshas, a yogi can break free from suffering and progress toward liberation. 5. 3 types of karma. Yoga philosophy explains 3 types of karma that bind the soul: sanchita, accumulated past actions; prarabdha, actions that have begun to bear fruit and affect the current life; agami, actions performed in the present life that will bear fruit in the future. Through disciplined practice, a yogi neutralizes karma, achieving freedom from the cycle of birth and death. 6. Liberation, Kaivalya or moksha. In yoga, the ultimate goal is Kaivalya or moksha, which is the state of liberation where the soul, Purusha, realizes its true nature, distinct from Prakriti. This state is achieved through Samadhi, the final limb of the Eightfold Path, where the individual experiences union with pure consciousness, free from desires, attachments, and the influence of karma. 7. Concept of Ishvara, God. Yoga acknowledges the concept of Ishvara, or a supreme being, as an ideal for devotion and surrender, aiding the practitioner in overcoming obstacles on the spiritual path. However, Ishvara is not seen as the creator or maintainer but as a guide for self-realization. Vidya and Dayanand's darshan in yoga philosophy. Vidya, knowledge, in the context of Dayanand Saraswati's teachings and the Arya Samaj emphasizes understanding one's true self and nature through the application of self-discipline, ethical conduct, and spiritual practices. Dayanand emphasized the importance of intellectual clarity, moral purity, and devotion to truth, which aligns with the practice of yoga as it purifies the mind and body to attain self-realization. Dayanand Darshan integrates many aspects of yoga philosophy, particularly in its advocacy for practical ethics, discipline, and intellectual pursuits. Dayanand emphasized that yoga, as a spiritual discipline, enables individuals to overcome ignorance, avidya, and reach the highest state of self-knowledge and freedom, moksha. Dear viewers, let us solve some important multiple choice questions from the presentation. Question 1. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, which of the following best describes yoga? A. The union of body and mind. B. The unification of Purusha and Prakriti. C. The cessation of mental modifications, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. D. Attaining moral perfection through devotion. Answer. C. The cessation of mental modifications, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Question 2. Which among the following is not a part of the Ashtanga Yoga as described by Patanjali? A. Asana. B. Pranayam. C. Shraddha. D. Samadhi. Answer. C. Shraddha. Question 3. What is the final goal of yoga as per Patanjali's yoga philosophy? A. Kaivalya or liberation. B. Attaining supernatural powers. C. Achieving harmony with nature. D. Realization of worldly success. Answer. A. Kaivalya or liberation. Question 4. According to yoga philosophy, which of the following kleshas is considered the root of all other afflictions? A. Asmita, ego. B. Raga, attachment. C. Dvesha, aversion. D. Avidya, ignorance. Answer. D. Avidya, ignorance. Question 5. In the context of Patanjali's yoga, pratyahara refers to A. Physical postures. B. Withdrawal of the senses from external objects. C. Focusing on a single point. D. Controlling the breath. Answer. B. Withdrawal of the senses from external objects. Question 6. Which among the following best explains the concept of samadhi in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras? A. Mastery over physical postures. B. Control over breathing patterns. C. Attainment of meditative trance leading to liberation. D. Establishing a moral foundation. Answer. C. Attainment of meditative trance leading to liberation. Question 7. According to Patanjali, which limb of yoga directly precedes dhyana, meditation, in the Eightfold Path? A. Dharana, concentration. B. Asana, posture. C. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. D. Samadhi, absorption. Answer. A. Dharana, concentration. Question 8. Which statement about Ishvara, God, in yoga philosophy is correct? A. Ishvara is the efficient cause of creation in yoga philosophy. B. Ishvara is a personal god worshipped for salvation. C. Ishvara serves as a guide for practitioners but is not involved in creation. D. Ishvara is equivalent to the concept of Prakriti. Answer. C. Ishvara serves as a guide for practitioners but is not involved in creation. Question 9. Which of the following limbs of Ashtanga Yoga is focused on achieving physical and mental balance? A. Yam. B. Niyama. C. Asana. D. Dharana. Answer. C. Asana. Question 10. What role does pranayam play in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali? A. It aims to control and direct the mind. B. It focuses on maintaining external and internal cleanliness. C. It represents the state of liberation. D. It serves as the final limb of yoga practice. Answer A. It aims to control and direct the mind. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Education and Teacher Education.